Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comments Off Topic. I'm your host Kirby Kid. I'm going solo today. I'm doing my review of Mobile Suit Gundam, the Iron Blooded Orphans. I liked it. That was the most scary part, was to see if I was going to like it or not, because after coming off of G-Reco, it was kind of, I was scared a little bit to see what they were doing with Gundam, because this one's a little bit different than what they're normally used to. It reminds me a little bit of RG Volin and a few of the other kind of war scenarios like this. So I was a little worried that it wasn't going to be great, but it actually was pretty entertaining. The whole main story, I don't want to give too much away, but the story is basically about Mars versus Earth. Mars is a colony of Earth, of the Earth Federation, and as usual, the Federation is a bunch of jerks, and they're exploiting the Mars people. As you can tell by my room, I seek Xeon, and I believe in Space Noid independence. So I'm already biased on the side I'm going to be on. And now their planet is kind of like, I guess, resource drained, I guess, because I guess they've been mining the crap out of it. And the base that the main characters are at uses the Gundam as a power source. I don't know why you use it as a power source and not a weapon. I'm sure they'll explain most of that later. Now you have the orphans, you have Mika, you have, I want to say, Orga, dude with white hair. I don't take me a while to memorize these names, except for one. That guy's named Biscuit. Straight up named Biscuit. They're forced to do all these drills and all this work, and they're basically human shield and expendable, which is kind of lame, but it's the Earth Federation. Yeah, the main character Mika, he looks like he might be a new type because he seems kind of antisocial but really talented. Oh, another thing that's really important. They don't control the mobile workers and mobile suits like other series. They have a matrix style implant in the back of the neck, which connects to the mobile suit or the mobile worker, which seems to be kind of like held as a barbaric practice in this world, which is kind of lame. And you don't have a choice. The orphans are forced to have that implanted. From what I can tell, when the main character, or when the secondary main character, guy with white hair, was talking about when he got his, there was no anesthesia. So they just popped it in him and were like, hey, deal with it. And then when he didn't cry, he got punched. Because apparently when you cry, you get punched, and when you don't cry, you get punched. That tells you a little bit about how they've been treated in this world. There's a point where this rich girl who's like an aristocrat or whatever, she chooses the orphans to be her escort to Earth because she's going to try and like broker peace and get Mars independence. Now, as she goes there, her father is with this group called Yellowhorn, and he sells her out. And they know to attack before she gets there. Now, you know, she gets there and she's trying to be all relatable to the people, but it's like, look, you don't know what it's like. And, you know, they're nice to her, but, you know, she's seeing that she's not really useful. Then when they're being attacked, the base commanders, they're basically the military police, they have the orphans take the front line, and they say, oh, we're going to do a pincer attack. We'll come from the back. No. They end up running away from the back like cowards. Leaving the orphans there to fend for themselves. Now, I think Orga is his name. I'm probably getting his name wrong. White hair guy. He knows this is going to happen, so he tells Biscuit to plant some flare devices on their vehicles. So as they're getting away, he sets them off, and then these flares shoot off from their position, which is hilarious. And so then the Yellowhorn's like, oh, let's go murder them, and then they go over there, which is pretty cool. I endorse revenge. Then a mobile suit appears, and they're getting wrecked. So Biscuit and some other guy whose name I don't know, they start unhooking the Gundam. Because Orga decided, you know what, we're gonna. Oh, I hope that's his name, by the way. He decided, you know, we need to use that because we don't have any mobile suits other than that. And the Relina Peacecraft character's like, can I help? And they're like, no, you don't know anything. Come on, you knew that. You knew that was just to make yourself feel better. They send Mika in to get it. He just hops right into it. You don't see it, but he hops right into it. And he seems to have mastered it immediately. Probably because it's using that little interface thing. I'm assuming that takes a lot of the actual training out. It might just be like moving your own body. In that case, if that's what it's like, then I'm okay with him mastering the Gundam immediately. Otherwise, he better be a new type, or have maybe practiced with it before. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for me to buy that. And again, it's Gundam. I'll probably just blindly follow it. But that's what this episode was about, guys. It looks like it's going to be really good. The animation looks great. The model kits are fantastic. The designs are kind of new and refreshing. From what I can tell from the model kits that's coming out, there is another Gundam, like in G-Reco, where there's no V, and it looks like a Xenon suit, but they're calling it a Gundam. There's like this big push to kind of redefine what a Gundam is, so that they're not all homages to RX-78. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got this far on RX-78 and his children. Don't try and make a Zaku's descendants Gundams. That's just wrong. But hey, at least the main Gundam looks like a Gundam for the most part. You know, the design is a little different, but it's a different kind of combat, and it looks really interesting. So thank God, guys, we don't have another G-Reco so far. I will be doing a video about this every week, hopefully. You know, just a little quick video after I watch the episode, and hopefully get it up pretty quickly. I'm gonna try and get Walter in on it, but he's not a Gundam fan, so. But yeah, G-Reco. No, I can never say that. That was wrong. That was wrong of me. Mobile Suit Gundam: The Iron Blooded Orphans is a good show so far. Do not fail me, Bandai. That's it for this week. Until next time, I've been your host, Kirby Kid, and I'll see you later, guys.